Hello, friends. I'm coming at you with a little message tonight. This has been on my mind for several years now, and I thought, hey, I wrote up some notes last week. Maybe I'll actually do a short video to dispel a myth that's out there. Okay, now, none of you know about the myth because none of you probably said anything to me. But, in case you're wondering, here's the myth. First of all, I gotta set the backstory. I was a drummer, a musician, a career. This was most of my income for the better part of over 30 years. The myth is this, and I stopped in January of 2013, so it's over 13 years I have not done a professional paid gig. Once you're a drummer, Karl, you're always a drummer. This is what I hear it like every couple of weeks. Somebody's saying this to me. And it's fine. They can think what they want. But here is the truth about that for yours truly. No. I was a drummer. I'm no longer a drummer. That's just the way it is. The door's closed. The chapter's over. The career's done. Sold everything less than a year after I quit. I sold all my drum sets, all the cymbals, everything. That's it. All done. No regrets, no looking back, no wanting to get on a drum set. Never ever. Nunca. Now, why am I saying this? I think it's just because I just wanted to say it. Like, I find it interesting that people think that something defines you. The people who say this to me aren't bad people. I like all of them. Some of them are my friends. Like, you must miss it. I bet that little electronic drum set you have in your clinic, I bet when you set it up and everybody leaves the building, you go crazy because you can't wait to beat those drums. No, I don't. They're in a closet. I don't use them at the moment. And when I pull them out, it's for other people and not me. I've played them a few times just because some people wanted to hear it, or just fooling around to see, do I have anything left in me that I want to say musically? And the answer is no, I don't. Done it, said it, it's over, baby. So, once you're a drummer, it doesn't mean you're always a drummer. Once you're a musician, doesn't mean you're always a musician. Do I like music? Some. Very, very picky, though, because at this point in my life, I can appreciate good music. Let's say that's very subjective, but quality, talent, a good job delivering whatever, whether it's digital or, analog or anything, a recording, a live performance. I can appreciate quality, but it doesn't mean I like it. So when I think about drumming, though, it takes me back to a person that I was becoming that I didn't like either. It's tied to a Karl that I'm not proud of, and I needed to get out of it. So as the last 12 or so years of drumming was really that career, working 5, 6, 7 gigs a week. Thank you, everybody, for the work and the opportunities, and some of the musical situations were very good. Some great musicians. And then there were the times when we're with the great musicians, but we're playing this music that nobody cares about because they're all watching the game at a bar, or, your musical wallpaper at some reception or some private party where you got to turn it down constantly. We were barely audible as it was. But, I viewed drums as a form of expression. Music is a form of expression, and you get stifled from that long enough, it's not good. But also when you want to express and you run out of ideas, I used up my vocabulary. I said what I had to say. It's over, and I'm happy. So I don't know if I mentioned I sold everything. Yeah, a little less than a year after I quit, I sold everything. Drums, cymbals, you name it. Done. No regrets. 13 years drum free, except for 4 occasions. masses, but I can't do those anymore because it's too much anxiety for me because it takes me back to the past of a version of me that I didn't like. I have a new career that I started, I started it before I quit drums, and I do this neuro rehabilitative stuff, restorative things, preventative exercise for people, neuromotor training. I love what I do. It offers a creative outlet. And every day is different. I mean, some things are the same. There's a little bit of monotony once in a great while, but most of the time it's not like that. Drumming, though, here's what happened. And there's nothing wrong with this. For example, I have friends who, God bless them, and I love them all. I truly do love them like brothers and sisters. They can play the same songs all the time. Girl from Ipanema, Fly Me to the Moon, September, Shining Star. I used to love that song. After you play it 500 times and your name is Karl Sterling, you can't play anything 500 times and still like it. I don't care anymore. I'm done. Let's move on with life. But that's me. And my friends, some of them, they could play it. They can play it forever, for 40, 50 years in a band. They can play this stuff, and there's nothing wrong with it, but I can't do it because it drives me crazy. So I just wanted to share this with you. I am no longer a drummer. I used to be a drummer. I never want to play the drums. I'm not going to play the drums. If I had to, and a gun to my head, what style would I play? Absolutely heavy metal. My favorite drummer is Two. Yes, Two, 1, 2. In the band Sleep Token. He is a musical, sonic, rhythmic, polyrhythmic, multi-layered architect of beauty, of expression, of technique woven into beauty and expression and dynamics. And I forget his real name. Nobody's supposed to know because it's an anonymous band. But if you look it up, you'll find Sleep Token is my favorite band, period, of all time, ever, 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 ever. And that's all I've been listening to for a year and a half. I don't listen to anything else at the moment because I'm not over it yet. Periphery was my previous favorite band. Once in a while, one of their songs gets in the mix, and I like that. I like that Matt Halpern is their drummer. I like him a lot. He's good. I like Two. He's my favorite. Period. Yeah, I'm friends with Dave Weckl. I know Dennis Chambers. Peter and Erskine and I are friends for 50-something years. I love them too, don't get me wrong. But I don't want to play any of that stuff. Heavy metal, baby, all the way. So that's what I listen to. That's what I would play. I appreciate opera. I appreciate good symphony, classical when I go to Mexico. In fact, I'm flying out tomorrow. I'll hear some great mariachi music and other Mexican things. I love it. I love the culture. I love everything about Mexico. Every single thing. The people mostly. The culture, the food, the music. Beautiful. Yeah, I'll listen to that. So, that's it. I just wanted to say, for some people, when you're a musician, you're always a musician. For when you're a drummer, you're always a drummer. But not for me. I am not a drummer. It's done. And I'm happy. So, there you go, folks. I hope that dispels the myth, like you even cared. But hey, in case you wondered, now you know. Have a great night and enjoy whatever it is you're doing. Enjoy it. And if you can't enjoy it, maybe it's time to try and find something else to do, listen to, watch, create. You get one life, man. I'm not going to repeat the same thing over and over. I've got to pave new pathways, new roads. For me, it's always about helping people first. Being of service to others and God. Okay? I need to be of service to God and others. And share some love. I'm not looking for I'm not looking for validation. I don't need anybody to tell me how great I am. But when I was a drummer, I wanted you to be sure to tell me that we sounded good. Is it the most ridiculous thing you ever heard in your life? How self-centered can you be? But hey, I'm admitting that's the way it was. Now, it ain't about me, baby. It's about we. And I think it's really important to maybe think about that if you never thought about it before. That's just my opinion. Thank you for watching. Have a great night. Do what makes you happy.